Hey everybody, and welcome back to RikuNaceLand. My name's Jules and we are playing Hacknet again. We just completed the first real contract, to say it like this, for our friendly organization Entropy. And we're gonna reply to their mail now to get a new mail. Jules, excellent. I'd like to be the first to formally invite you to begin accepting Entropy contracts. Okay, so now it is the first real one? I don't know. Attached is the location of the group's secure contract database, along with login credentials necessary to access it. Feel free to accept and complete initial contracts at your leisure. I'll be in contact again to gauge your progress soon. Thanks. Okay, so we got linked to the Entropy contract database, and also we got our username and password for it. Let's enter it. Let's probe the system just for fun. Get proxy and firewall. Yes. But one more second. We now crack the FTP servers, right? Aren't those the servers or the ports for which we just got the program? Anyway, let's just log in and go to the Entropy contract listings. Okay, we need to log in here too. The point clicker. A well-meaning client needs some of his data from a game server deleted to regain productivity. Okay, it says it's a well-meaning client, so yeah, it shouldn't be that much of a problem, right? Let's just accept this contract. Try. Entropy mailbot. Subject point liquidity civilian. I've been put in a dire predicament here, and unfortunately no one in my incompetent office or of staff is capable of fixing this issue for me. This has forced my hand to resort to outside help, as distasteful as that is to me. Informants have assured me this line is secure, so I'll be brief. I have bested the game point clicker and wish to prove my clear dominance over it again. Yet there's no reset button. Oh yes, that can. Oh, I know that kind of stuff. That really sucks in some games. You guys know the standard parable? Redoing the Steam achievements and stuff like that is amazing. But deleting Steam achievements sucks. Especially because of the problems it might cause. Well, I need you to enter the server and delete my save file so that I may crush it once more. My username is Mangsk. Feel free to bask in the glory of my current achievement before resetting. Mist M. So this is the link. Contact handle. Okay, I'm just not that sure. I hope he really is the guy and not somebody else trying to, well, like the second best, who just wants to have this deleted. Because that would really suck. But let's trust this guy for now. Where was it again? No? Point clicker, here we are. I'm just gonna... Holy. You can actually play the game. Wow. Okay, so we can buy these for free. We are getting some points per second for everyone. Oh, that's not really true, it's just... Wait, no, it is true. Okay, we are getting points over here. Okay. And here we got an auto-clicker for 12 points. That gives us, instead of 0.04 points per second, 1 point per second. We're gonna buy some of those. I like this kind of game. Anyway, it's all just the same, so there's not really much to do here. We could probably beat his high score, but I don't want to do that. Because it would really suck doing it. Point to whatever. Why am I still playing this? Okay, let's exit it. Once again. And let's probe the system. Okay, we need 2 open ports. Just check something. How did we do this kind of stuff again? Let's go back to our computer. Else? Okay. File system, bin. SSH crack, FTP bounce. Crack and bounce. But I can just... Wait a second. Here, add node. SSH crack. FTP bounce. Doesn't take up so much RAM. Let's just try to leave it there to help us. Let's try probing the system again. And now we can just SSH crack. What? Oh, port number. My bad. SSH crack 22. I'm gonna drink some Coke. And we're done with this. Next thing to do is bouncing the FTP server. FTP bounce 21. It's actually working, but as we can see, it's a different kind of crack. People who actually have knowledge about this kind of stuff are going to kill me for saying crack right now, aren't they? Bounce. I really don't know anything about this kind of stuff. Anyway, we can finally port hack this thing now. We are inside the point clicker system now. Found the password. Let's view the file system. Our friend's name. Oh, we actually have. Of course, we do have a save file already. Yes, of course. Never delete or rename config.ini. System critical, of course, but I don't want to test this. Of course, I don't. I actually do not. I want to fuck Michelle so bad, and then her sister can come and join us too. Mom reads the codes on bash.org. Okay. What the hell? Was it okay? Yeah, that. Okay, so this is bash.org. Whatever. Notes. I'm not sure if there's anything important in these folders or if they all just. There's a dude next to me is watching me type. Yes, dude next to me, I mean you. Okay. Huh? Okay, that looks pretty interesting. This is about the game, I guess. So my dad found my porn photo and he was getting all pissed. So it's all like, does this surprise you? I'm not stupid, you know. I know that. What do you have to say for yourself? At this point I stare at him straight in the eyes and say, see documents and settings, Ricky, my documents, faxes and faxes. And he just shut up. What is it? Is this porn photo? Okay. Okay, I thought... Oh, maybe it does work like this. Anyway, Mansk is the name. Mansk. Whatever. Where is that guy? It's not alphabetically. Oh, Bit actually has a save file himself. Mangs. Let's remove Mang. Okay. So this was his file system, his save file. There shouldn't have been anything else in here, so let's just remove everything in the log folder. Nah. With a space. Oh, we didn't read any of this stuff. No, why would we? And let's disconnect that. Your friend, you're done. Contract successful. Congratulations, the client of your recent contract has reported its success and is pleased with your work. You are now free to accept further contracts from the contract database. Contact database, whatever. Your current ranking is 80 of 100. Thank you, Entropy. Let's adjust the asset base. Here we go again. There are more contracts here, but maybe we'll find something else. Listings, those ones. Of course, the typical config stuff. System bin, FTP bounds, yes. Of course, file red, folder. Wow. Really a lot of unimportant stuff. Smoking pot. Whatever. Nothing really helpful here, so we can... Wait a second, we need to do stuff until they contact us again, right? Although... Can reply? No, we can't even reply. Okay. Let's just accept some other contracts now. Aren't we looking? Now we are. We need to log in here again, of course. The famous counter hack. We recently got news of a company hiring less well-meaning hackers to retrieve some sensitive data from a rival corporation for exploitative purposes. In the interests of dissuading companies from using the hacker community in such ways in the future, we're going to ensure that transaction doesn't go smoothly. That sounds pretty cool. Let's try doing that. Famous counter hack. Agent. Company PP Marketing PP, recently hired a freelance hacker to break into rival company servers, retrieve some sensitive data, which we believe to be a mailing list. That hacker transferred the data to PP and ruined it for the actual creators. Naturally, this sort of corporate espionage is exactly the sort of business that gives hacker groups their bad reputation. And while we're not really even interested in policing this in its entirety, the blatant advertising of the job across the net makes this one a little more public, so we'd like to ensure it doesn't pay off. For PP, I should really improve my English. We don't know exactly what the file's called, so you might have to do a little digging once you're in there. We're looking for a stolen mail list. It might be archived or encrypted. We want to delete it. We should also note that the company may be prepared for this eventuality and might have some security countermeasures in place. Entropy admins. Okay, but we got some shells and I hope that this will actually work, otherwise we'll find out about it. PP Marketing Inc. Okay, we don't have any usernames or passwords, so we're just gonna probe the system. We do have a proxy here. Son of a bitch. Trap. No, not trap, sorry. Overload. We're getting trace. Okay, we don't have enough time. Oh, I finally got it. Holy mother of God. Okay, we are getting traced in 95 seconds, so we need to disconnect before that happens. And we also need to delete the log files first. Okay, so I really don't know what to do. SSH crack 22. FTP bounce 21. Not enough memory, of course. Okay, now we do have enough RAM. 90 seconds left. Let's get ready to port hack that thing. Okay, it's starting to get interesting now because, well, there are some countermeasures from now on. Okay, port hacking. We still have over 85 seconds left, so it's not gonna be too bad. And these are not really seconds, right? Best, it's more than a second. Anyway, the file system. Workspace, induction. Secure mail list. Well, this is encrypted, which shouldn't be a problem if we find a way to decrypt it. On it. Let's get something else to try and decrypt it or whatever will make it usable. According to the first guy, it's the right size, so it's gotta be the right data if we can break into it. What disaster. Okay. SCP secure mail list. Okay. Incident log. 2. Yes. Not reading everything here because I'm really not so sure if the time is even. Welcome.doc. Express code. I don't care. Plain procedure. Investigations. Winters Kevin. AW. Evidence. Let's head back. Don't have anything. Let me just remove the log files. Every time it's the same shit. I'm not so sure what to do next. I hope this continues deleting. Data. I think we should also it's we're still inside, but this time there's no time limit. I'm confused. Anyway, don't now know how to break this code, but maybe we should delete it, right? Oh, I'm not so sure about this. RM secure, sorry, secure mail list. Okay. There's no sort of backup of this, right? Well, the system folder, of course, doesn't have one. Sorry for not talking that much right now, but I really don't know what to do, so let's just head back to the never mind. Let's just head back here, remove everything, and afterwards just disconnect and hope that we did the right thing, because we now got stuff that's needed, but deleting it should be enough, right? Yes. The client of your recent contract has reported a success and is pleased with your work. You are now free to accept further blah, blah, blah. Your current ranking is 60 of 100, so we're still improving. Be cool. Next thing to do, back to school. A high school has contacted us with concerns about their IT department accessing private student data, likely on the request of one of their students' parents, but we can't say for sure. They don't want anything deleted, but want to discreetly find their... It's staff's private test. What? Well, they can investigate themselves. I'm very confused by the grammar of this sentence. Back to school. Millborough High School Administration Department has contacted us looking for a means of quietly gaining their IT staff's admin passwords so that they can perform an investigation as to what data they are keeping on their students. While inside, try to preserve all data the way you find it. Any tampering that mess with their judgment. If you're part of it, you'll need to break in, clear your tracks, and reply to this with a password to the server. We'll take care of contacting the school and sending the details over. Okay, so that's this one. Let's probe the system. Start overloading the proxy. And let's get ready to SSH rec 22. I finally start to get the hang of this, but not of everything, of course. FTP bounce 21. It's interesting that the B of the heck? FTP. FTP bounce 21. It's still quite interesting that the bounce, the B of bounce is a capital letter, while the C of crack is a small one. That's pretty strange. But I don't want to complain. Okay, we're in, so let's just port hack this. Find out the password. It's so warm inside here. We're in file system. Private student emails. Solo. Oh god. Okay. Student top search history. Google, of course. Of course, the most common thing they Googled was Google. Boobs, boob, sex, side boob, porn, how to disable porn filter, of course. Things that get past porn filter, civil war paintings, GTA, twerking, what is twerking, twerking techniques, that one topless chick in that Predator war painting, what the heck? Sports and sports ball. Oh, I love sports ball. I haven't played it in quite some time. Announcement, password memo. Wow, okay. Wow, the IT password is 7 stars. Wow. Okay, that's everything, I guess, so let's just remove everything in the log folder. Let's do a quick one for this. Disconnect. Back to school. Additional details. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And oh really? 7 stars? Wow, I don't know if the guy's a genius or an idiot. Probably a bit of both. I mean, I only checked it myself because the verification script said it was working and I wanted to test that. Well, this is going to be a confusing reply to the school admins. Good work at your end putting it through now, admins. Okay, that's cool. Contact successful. Yes, 40 out of 100 now. But we also got some more new stuff. Entropy Mailbot, EOS device scanning. Greetings agent, a new contract has come up that's required us to pick up some new tech. As you're online now, it would be convenient for us if you could accept this one and test it out for us as your next job. The contract requires access to a target's phone, an EOS device. We've contacted a specialist in this field and gained access to the tools we need for the job, but they're largely untested as is, so keep that in mind. Important! You'll be forwarded the information on the tools from your contact shortly. Check this email first. Once you've access to the phone, you're looking to find the password to the owner's email account, one which we know he has synced to the device. Reply with that password and we'll take care of the rest. Good luck, Entropy admins. Jason's PowerBook, that's what we need. But before we do that, we need to check this one because this is the EOS Security Basics thing, which helps us with what we need. But we're gonna do that in the next episode. So for now, thanks again for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and I hope you're tuning next time again, because next time, well, it's gonna be some new stuff, I guess, because we're gonna start hacking an EOS device. Anyway, until next time, have a great day, great morning, great evening, and of course, an awesome night, depending on what time it is when you're watching this video. Until next time, bye everybody!